Hello, everyone. Hello. I forgot I'm not supposed to be on the screen yet. Let me see. What is the one? There he is. Peekaboo. Hello, everyone. Hello. What's irritating is that I don't have a button to do like writing mode or Lofi mode. So I have to like manually click. And if I manually click, anything on the same screen like disappears. So like you guys disappear. I also have to pick a song. I have to pick music for this stream. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? I didn't have to walk as much today like I thought. So yeah, this morning was boring. I had to walk the librarian around, which was okay. They were reading a book. They were reading books. They were reading books to kids. They kind of rushed through everything, so he finished early. I think they were nervous. They were nervous, which I thought was funny because they were really tall. They were like over 6 feet, so I just kind of kept looking up like, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing up there?" But they were the ones nervous, and I'm like, I'm tiny. I should be afraid of like getting stepped on over here. But yeah, I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute that they were nervous. I mean, these kids are like so much shorter than you. If anything, you should be afraid of like, I don't know, running over them. But yeah, no, they were super sweet. They were super sweet. Yeah, so making sure I'm hearing sounds right now. So I walked around the librarian, and then I had to like do work and then sit for 30 minutes and then get up and do work for 30 minutes and then sit. I hate doing that. I like getting all my work done and then having a bunch of rest time, or having a bunch of rest time and then getting work done. I like the first rather than the latter, but it was one of those kind of days. Man. Apparently the weather should be getting, I don't know if bad is the right word. I don't know. Apparently it's supposed to be snowing a lot and getting really, really cold. I knew it was going to be getting really cold. I didn't know that it was going to snow too, which is not a good mix of cold and snow. So what? It's going to be like super icy roads or something like that. So our district sent out a message saying about e-learning, which is a hint of us going to be possibly having no school tomorrow. So e-learning, so we're going to be virtual. Everyone is hoping about, or at least a lot of people are hoping for that. I'm not going to lie, I doubt it. Not after last year, the last couple of years. The first year I was there, we did get 2 snow days. And at the most beautiful, beautiful time of the year. I say that because we had 2 snow days right after winter break. Like we had 2 weeks off. And then we had a snow day, so then we had an extra day off. It was amazing. And that's because there was so much snow. There was so much snow. And then, right after that, it got really cold. It was so cold. We had an extra snow day. We had an extra snow day. It was gorgeous. 2 extra home days after 2 weeks of winter break. Beautiful. 2 extra. Gorgeous. What is this? I'm saying 2 extra like I've been there. So that was my first year there. Last year, they didn't give us any snow days. And the most ridiculous part about that is there was one day where it was terribly snowing. Snowing so much. The snowplows were trying to get through. And the they are snow inconsiderate, yes. The snowplows were trying to get through. I live very far away from the place that I work at, which means that I live in a different school district. I used to work in that school district, so I still get their messages from time to time. And I got a message from the school district that I live in. They closed. They closed that snowy day. That district closed. I used to work at a daycare that was in a different school district. I get their messages too. They closed. I got messages from coworkers. Their school districts where they lived at closed too. Mine, that was an hour away, open. Open for nothing. And I mean literally nothing. When I drove that, like, it takes me an hour to get to work. When I drove that, like, extra hour and a half or so, I don't even remember how long it took. When I drove that, like, extra time to work, there were, at most, 5 kids in each classroom. Some had, like, 1, maybe 2. At most, there might have been 5 kids in one classroom. In every classroom, there was 1 to maybe 5. Maybe 5. I'd say maybe 1 to 3 in every classroom. If they came to school. The fact that we were open was ridiculous. For the safety of the staff, our time, the kids, we didn't even care. We didn't... Here's like a movie or something, I don't know. The ones that did, I don't even know. I can't remember that day, so I can't say. But it was ridiculous. I know that most of us were peeved. There was no point to be open that day. How are we supposed to get work done? Like, if we have group activities, where's the group? Where's the group? Because we make activities that need more kids. I'm not even a teacher. For me, I have groups for kids that need to learn how to get along. I have kids missing. I can't do the activities without them. And I specifically have these groups for specific kids that don't know how to get along with specific other kids. I can't run these groups. And no, I can't move it to the next day because I have other groups that I need to run. Oh, you're only missing 1 week. I run these groups at a specific time. There's not enough time to make up these groups and stuff. Why? I have emergencies that come up. I constantly have to put them out. I can't rerun these groups. I have lessons I have to do. I have to do a bunch of stuff. Time is very valuable, and this was a waste. I could have been at home doing other stuff. I could have been at home rescheduling with the staff of other I don't know. It was just a waste of time. I'm just even thinking about it just irritates me. I don't know what's gonna happen this year, but whatever. Because of what happened last year, I'm making it more flexible for myself to adjust. But that was only my 2nd year, so whichever. Anyway, I'm not getting my hopes up. If it happens, it happens. I think the hardest part is because I live far away. I have to keep my phone on. I usually keep it on vibrate because, I don't know. I don't want to forget to turn my phone off. But the hardest part is because I live an hour away, I don't want to get a message or a phone call and have to turn, when I'm 30 minutes away, and then have to turn myself around during this weather. I don't want to turn myself around during this weather. But yeah, it was just interesting morning, hearing the stories that were read, and then getting up, sitting down, and then expecting tomorrow. I have to tell my partner something important. I don't know how to say it. I almost got kissed by 2 semis on the way home, by the way. Which is interesting. Which is interesting because my coworkers and I were talking about how we're talking about semis and how ridiculous they are. How you can't be near them, how they drive around them. I have a video of a semi that just pulled 2 lanes over to get in front of me to make it to an exit while trying to give me an exit on the way that I didn't ask for. More than once. More than once. I am now careful on that street. Hated that. I hated it. And it was during physical therapy. I hated that. I don't like semis so much. I don't like semis. And I've been seeing videos lately about semis too. They don't terrify me, but they annoy me. They annoy me because they tell us to be safe around them when they themselves aren't safe around us. You never went to Walgreens? Dude. I need snack. You got me chocolate. Where's the chocolate? Oh, snap. Chocolate. My cat's over here staring at me. I have a Crunch Bar now. Sorry, I'm gonna open it. Man, I love chocolate. I need sugar. This is gonna delay the stream a little bit so I can eat this chocolate. You know what? While I'm doing this, let me look for some music, actually. Where's my mouse? Why you gotta say it like that? Why you gotta say it like that? I came home and fed you. Thanks. I mean, let me look for some music. I always gotta change the music. Music. I have a bunch of sounds on here. There it is. That's the button. Let's do... I want something calm. This one says Christmas. Oh, wait. That sounds terrible. Woo! A fallen angel in the snow. Sorry, that's loud. That was terribly loud. Why does this have lyrics? I need non-lyrics.
Here we come a-caroling among the leaves so green. Here we...
I don't care. Santa won't deliver. Spare me gifts this year. I don't care. Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face?
Hey, Jackie, no worries. We're just looking for music right now. While I'm eating chocolate. I think I like this one. I'm gonna finish my chocolate. Extra goldfish with extra cheese. I tried that once. I thought it was okay. I did not the cheese part. Is this your first time having it? Oh, I appreciate you stopping by, Jackie. Have a good night. Stay warm. Stay warm. Nice, nice. Hi, Tyler. How are you? Yes, happy Wednesday. I thought it was Thursday for a second. Yes, happy Wednesday. Yeah, it is December. December to remember. Yeah, if it was Thursday, I'd be working right now. That reminds me, I gotta go see my mom tomorrow. She owes me money. Kat, why are you looking at me? Faz, welcome back. Sorry, I was finishing my chocolate. How are you? How's everyone doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Man, this chocolate tastes good. I'm eating a Crunch bar. I love sugar. I'm gonna get my keyboard out. Are you done with the online class or are you doing it right now? Sometimes when I say done, I mean doing it. So I'm just double checking. Where's my keyboard? There it is. There's my keyboard. We're typing today. We're writing a story. And hydrating. I need to hydrate. I need my Wawa. Ah, okay. That reminds me, I'm so mad at my friend. She told me to sign up for this online course. It's courses, so we're going for a whole certification, so that means we have to take multiple classes. I signed up. The deadline was last week. So I filled out all the paperwork. And then she came to me and said she missed the deadline. So now I'm taking all these classes by myself. I'm so sad. Why? Why? Oh, I'm so mad. Why? Oh, man. Anyway, We're doing... I don't know if I should do that one. I could still be the art room. So the title of this story... Ooh, a timber. There's a timber if anybody wants to catch that on Twitch. The story is called... Wait, what is this one? Is that really what I called it? Oh, that's a chapter. My bad. The title of this one's called Red Bracelet. That's the name of the book. Sounds like my cats are making a mess. The first chapter is called Gateway. Yeah, but the book's called Red Bracelet. I'm trying to do one chapter at a time. What I do is I write out each chapter. I don't focus too much on the details. And then after I write out the whole story, then I go back and try to add details. The story overall is about... trigger warning for self-harm and more than self-harm. It's about, well, as I just said, self-harm and self-deletion. I had a dream about something like this, and I wanted to write this story to talk about such a heavy topic and hopefully encourage others to be able to speak more on this topic and kind of encourage them to like see the other side of things like this. So that's why I'm writing this one. Okay. Trying to see where I want to start with this one. So let's put in... Oh, okay. So that's how that one works. I think I'm going to start organizing it a bit later. Okay. I'm gonna move the mic, so I'm gonna try to talk louder, but it kind of stops me from being able to type if I have the keyboard too far from me. Okay. I'm gonna reread the last chapter so I remember what I wrote. With every step, my feet fell behind more and more. No longer able to carry me. I have not played Roblox before. voices. Just vision beginning to blur. I have thought about it, because I'm a really big fan of Kuromi, and I heard she's in the game. Not sure if she's still in the game, but if she is, I'm considering downloading it. And if I do, I'm just trying to figure out how the fudge do I do that. Jackie, you're supposed to go to bed! I care about your health. Are you supposed to be up? My mind foggy, voices disappearing, my vision beginning to blur. I don't know how to spell blur. That's okay. Do I want to move this? I think I want to move this a little bit. No, come back. Okay, maybe. Let me start at the very top. What happened at the very beginning? Okay, at the very beginning. Oh, they're not going to bed yet? Woo! More time. Why couldn't I have met these people before? Okay, and then what did I write at the second chapter? Okay. Before. So the voices in my head would not be. So the voices in my head would be as soft as their smiles. Only drugs I would need would be their kindness and the their kindness. Okay. Zebra. Zebra's like a horse. I say zebra. You added cats in there. I just read. No, I'd still stick with zebra. Is this what I added in here? I said gateway. That was meeting everybody. This was looking. Well, that one was moving. Scribs, I'm good. Thank you. Well, that one was words. This one could probably be longer. I'm gonna leave that one there. I'm gonna put this one in the middle and then title this one. Killing time. We'll put that one as 36. Oh boy. Ow. Hold on, I'm gonna kick out my son real quick. He's causing a mess. Hold on one second. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta kick out my son. Problem child. All right. Okay. Now I feel cold. I just turned off the heat. Now I feel cold. Which is funny because I'm talking about a certain art technique here over here. Okay. Da da da. Wait. Y'all can hear the music, right? I think so. 'Cause if I were to pause it. Yeah, you guys. Yeah. Okay. With every... I think I should leave this paragraph for the end of the chapter. Because it sounds like it could be a closer more than an opener. Right? The room right before the auditorium is a room I'm all too familiar with. Is a room I'm all too familiar with. So far, there has been a person in every room. Is there someone in here too? As we walked by, I said back. I said bye, but I typed back. I like how I can say something, but I can type completely something else. Absolutely wrong. As we quickly approached, steps hastened, but slowed. I don't know how to spell slowed. To peer into the room. It's a Weedle! a Weedle on the Pokemon community game for Twitch if anybody wants to catch it. I know that there was one Weedle fan that I'd met, but I don't think I've seen anybody else since. The lights were on, but no one was around. But just as before, the room was a mess. Paint brushes everywhere with, I don't know, dried paint on papers scattered about. Oh, papers scattered about. Colorful smocks. Hung on racks. And materials as far as the eye can see. The waft of what would I call that? Freedom, lack of judgment, and peace. I don't know if that's the way I would spell it. Peace. Slowly and Shelly embraced me. The waft of freedom, lack of judgment, and peace slowly embraced me. Man, I swear I keep hearing sounds. Anyway. Jackie, what robot game? Hey Sarah, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I jumped as I realized Beetle was next to me. Slowly looking around the room. Me. What do you mean? He walked over to the brushes. Gently picked one up and looked it over. You like art? You know what, Sarah? That's a good question. I have no idea what kind of story this is. It is fiction. I don't know what kind of category it would fall under. A little bit of self-help. I would say it's kind of like Chicken Noodle. If you've ever heard of those kind of, that branch of stories. It's a Chicken Noodle was a type of book where a bunch of kids gave their real life stories, and people felt connected to it because they felt like it was so relatable. So this is a story where it's kind of something similar, but it talks about a heavy topic. Oh, that's what the robot game is like? They're like non-violent. Jackie, maybe if at some point we had a similar game, possibly. I do have a Demon Slayer. Do you have that game? Demon Slayer, I have it on the PS5. I have Demon Slayer on the PS5. I also have Persona 5. I have Persona 5 on the PS4. Those are the two games I'm going to be playing hopefully soon. Oh, and Hades. I have Hades on the PS4. Those are the three games I'm going to be playing hopefully. Hopefully that are more action-packed. I'm not sure if they have multiplayer, actually. Sarah, as for the genre, it's, I think drama, a little bit of drama, yeah. Vanny, let me look up, the model. This chibi model, hold on. I have it on my website. I have a lot of customizable models, so I can't remember where I got all of them from. This model in particular. Oh, shoot. Nope. Oh, that's why. For some reason it put it in. It's by Crynautica on VGen. Crynautica on VGen. This model doesn't have a lot, if you ask me, it doesn't have a lot of clothes options, but I like how it looks like sneaky and evil. I like that about this model, but it's by Crynautica on VGen. Crynautica on VGen. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, Crynautica _. Crynautica _. Make sure I corrected that on my website. There we go. I do have one other chibi model. I just haven't found a good time to use it yet. I like this one because it's chibi and has like a keyboard. So I like being able to use that for, I like using this model for writing time. Oh, I wasn't there. I was at this part. I forgot how to spell this. lips and nodded. Cool. Beetle, put the brush down and looked. Beetle put the brush down and looked around. Why did you stop? I immediately looked away and held my arms. I can't tell him that. I can't tell anyone that. Wait, when did I tell anyone that I stopped? Before I could speak, he walked back to the others. Good night, Jackie. Thanks for stopping by. I always appreciate it. Oh, that reminds me. I should work on a schedule for next stream. Next week. Oh man, I need to put I need to choose an image too. Man, I'm waiting for artists to get back to me though. How am I supposed to pick one? And sometimes if I don't even know if I have anything in the works. Anyway. Before I could speak, he walked back to the others. The only one that can stop you is you. I placed my arm in front of him. That even mean. Oh, I gotta. Okay. Without turning, he looked at me. All of you have been saying these. All of you have been talking at me. All of you have been talking at me, but none of you even know me. My voice began to shake as much as my body was trembling. Yay! I like that one. Hold on, I'm gonna try to catch that one. Hold up. I don't think I've ever used my great balls. Okay, catch. Great ball. There we go. My voice began to shake as much as my body was trembling. The others began to crowd around the door without a word. Jerry, especially. Held her hands above her chest. No! How did I not catch that? Okay, we have an ad break coming in about 3 minutes. Leaving the ad on does help support the stream for those on the Twitch side. If you want to help support the stream in any other way, we do have a Ko-fi goal. I do have a Ko-fi down below. I have Ko-fi services. I can do beta reading, writing services, so I can write stories for you, fan fiction. I can try my hand at scripts. Because right now the Ko-fi goal is to pay off one of my cat's vet bills because the insurance that we, pay for didn't want to do it. Because, what's insurance for anyway? Yeah, so we have that going. What else? Or you can use your Amazon Prime to support as well. Normally I take like a stretch break and stuff, but I think I'm going to keep going because I feel like I'm in a good writing position right now. So I'm going to keep going for writing. Jerry especially held her hands above her chest. I don't know if I need to have this part here. Oh, and there goes the Ko-fi link. Yep. Clicking that link takes you straight to my Ko-fi page so you can see all the services, the goal that I'm aiming for. I'm hoping to also add some art as well to be able to purchase. Art to purchase or maybe even commission as well. Trying to aim for that. It's in the works. Beetle grabbed my wrist and pulled. Grabbed my wrist and our eyes leveled. Beetle grabbed my wrist and pulled me in. Our eyes leveled. Pulled me in. Our eyes leveled. Have his eyes always been green? What? Been green? about everyone else's eyes. How long have I been staring at the ground and not able to meet others at their face? Do you think we haven't been in the same spot as you? He pulled down his hoodie, revealing his neck fully. Rope burn all around his neck as if he tried to hang himself. Did I not spell burn? No. Is it just rope burn or is it rope burns? From his shin to his upper neck, as if he tried to hang himself. Revealing it fully rope burn around his neck, from his chin to his upper. Rope burn around his neck to his upper head. So his chin or upper head? Upper head, as if he tried to hang himself. The others began to crowd around the door without a word. Cherry especially held their hands above her chest. Even so, she was the first to wait, should I have Ben or someone else talk first? Nah, I think the other ones said. No, I think I'll try to have her talk first. Wait, what's that? Ew, that looks gross. That looks nasty. Okay. On the other hand, Cherry especially held their hands, even though she was the first to speak. Cherry began to fidget with the red bracelet on her wrist, yet looked at it dearly. Did I say Ben? Ben, and who was the other one? River? Was River, was there anyone else? Nah, just Beetle. Why'd I call him Beetle? I don't know, I should probably change his name. I don't know. Thanks for the alert, Kay, really appreciate it. Kay, did you look at your Twitch recap? Oh, you should look at your recap. I want to see what your most watch streams are and stuff. I'm nosy. While taking out wait. I need to look this up. I swear my search history is going to be terrible. What do drug addicts do? Wait, hold on. Do drugs with? Drug abuse. I'm getting a drug abuse hotline. I'm not, I swear. I'm not Angel Dust. I didn't think that was a drug. I just thought it was Has-Been Hotel. No, I'm looking. Okay, should I look for tools? What tools? What tools do drugs with? Rolling papers, roach clips, bongs, tin foil, needles, and small spoons. I've heard of needles and small spoons. I've heard of rolling paper. What the fudge about roach clips? I've heard of scales so they can measure it. I've heard of little baggies. Okay. Well, not a rolled up piece of paper Kate doesn't have a deficit. Kate doesn't have a deficit. Okay, who else you watching besides me? Who else you watching besides me? Ben Sniffle taking out a rolled up piece of paper. It's kind of hard to say what River did. River. Question. Looked away. How can I give away what River did? Oh, Mofosu's cool. Who are the other ones? That's weird. You're not a responsible spender. River looked away while holding her throat. Tears clearly beginning to form in her eyes. Began? How does that make sense? Tears clearly began to form in her eyes, or tears clearly beginning to form in her eyes? That doesn't make too much sense to me. Yeah, I agree. I'd rather be responsible in real life. To crowd around the door without a word. Cherry especially held her hands above her chest. Even so, she was the first to speak. We've all been there. Cherry began to fidget with her red bracelet, with the red bracelet on her wrist, yet looked at it dearly. Ben sniffled while taking out a rolled up piece of paper. River looked away while holding her throat, tears clearly beginning to form in her eyes. I pushed past Beetle and walked towards the door. Can anyone really understand me? I eyed the bracelet on Cherry's wrist and saw the cuts underneath, then glanced at the beaming smile on her face. Her face doesn't make sense. That sounds dumb. Her face doesn't make sense. What, what vein on the wrist causes death? I'm getting a crisis hotline! What vein on the wrist causes instant death? Hey, here's a crisis hotline number. What do you do if you pop a vein on your wrist? Ugh, God, this makes me ugh. What do you do if you put? What happens when you call a hotline? How do you treat a blown vein at home? Radical artery. A lot of this is making me freak out. I'm seeing so many notes on it. Ugh. I don't like seeing it. It makes me freak out. Ugh. I can't find an answer, by the way. I eyed the bracelet on Cherry's wrist and saw the cuts and eyed the bracelet on Cherry's wrist. Seeing the cuts underneath each cut was closer and closer to her veins. Unlike the ones on my arms. Then I glanced at the beaming smile on her face. Her face doesn't make sense. Insert. I think this is where I'm just gonna I don't want it to end this short. I want it to like add more, but I think I really need to lay it out. Or maybe this is just gonna be really short. Or maybe this could just be a really short book to be an intro to the backstories of the other characters. I like the ending of this one though. Her face doesn't make sense. Anyway. I don't know if this paragraph fits to the last ones. If what they said is true, then why okay, then I think that would fit. So the voices in my head would be as soft as their smiles. The only drugs I would need would be their kindness. Their kindness, their generosity is cutting me like I couldn't swallow. Whatever was in my throat wouldn't go down, nor would the belief anything I was experiencing or whatever was in my throat wouldn't go down, nor would the belief in anything I was experiencing. Am I like really quiet? I know that I'm like mumbling to myself, but I don't know if the snowball still catches that. Maybe I should switch to like the next time switch to like the Kurumi headphones, because at least the mic is at my mouth. I just wanted to switch to that because that's just like more permanent. Whatever was in my throat wouldn't go down, nor would the belief in anything I was experiencing or seeing, and yet my heart ached for it to be true. I forced my head to look up at the true friends. To look up at the true friends ahead of me and the one next to me who refused to leave even when I yelled. I sighed and lifted myself. Oh wait, no, not lifted. I straightened myself up. I sighed and straightened myself up. Took a few breaths and opened my... Wait, hold on. Geodude. I sighed and straightened myself up, took a few breaths, and looked and turned to the auditorium. I'm not sure when he arrived, but we did. I'm not going to let myself be held back again. The only words. Well, hold on. Should I? Hold on. Up fully. Everyone was. Hold on. People were starting to. Hold on. People were walking out of the auditorium and heading towards the entrance of the building. Is the dance over? Out the window for the first time and could barely make out the sun peeking above a bush. Just barely. But we can't stay much longer. What? I'm starting to think over how I should write this. I'm not sure if I should rewrite everything to have more in-depth characters at the beginning or keep it short. You like it sweet and short? Yeah, I mean, we don't have the other perspective of what it being long would look like. Yeah, in the dream I had, it was everyone being nice and the main character wasn't this mean. The main character wasn't this mean. Well, not this mean at the end, at least. Hold on, wait, what? To drown in it. I'm not going to. I'm gonna let that one be a new paragraph. I'm not going to stop myself again. The only words I'm going to repeat are kind ones. Friends I'm going to make are hold on. I'm not going to stop myself again. The only words I'm going to repeat are kind ones. I'm not going to stop. These are the only kinds of friends I'm going to make. Just as the last word left my mind, people were walking out of the auditorium and heading towards the entrance of the building. I looked out the window the first time and could barely make out the sun peeking over the bush. Yeah, but we can't stay much longer. She smiled her ever signature smile and held her hand out. I quickly took it. Ooh, that reminds me of something earlier. Hold on. Hold on. I wanted to see if I could make the beginning of the story be similar to the end, but I don't think that would make sense considering what I made her do. Maybe it was the other one? Okay, no, I did have the hand extension. Okay. She smiled, her signature smile, and held their hand out. Her eyes widened. Her eyes widened. And began to water while her smile. I'm not sure how to describe this part. Widened. Her smile widened. Oh, look. With a sniffle, she said, as promised, we held hands tightly up to the front with everyone following. No smile left behind. Everyone was at the door, but no one was leaving. All eyes were on us. Before anyone says it, I'm taking a water break. And I took a big one. Everyone was at the door, but no one was leaving. All eyes were on us. No! No! All eyes were on us. I think that one's my favorite emote. I don't know why, but that one's my favorite emote. I think I just like the bow and arrow. My body began to tremble with so many eyes, but I pushed forward. Why was everyone looking? And why was no one leaving? With the smile engraved and tears. With the smile engraved and tears overflowing, Cherry opened her arms for a hug. Tried to match her in a smoochum! Oh my gosh. Ah! Pokey catch. All trouble. Yes! Oh my gosh, I love smooch. I don't know why I love smoochum. Open her arms for a hug. I tried to match her embrace from first meeting. I tried to match her embrace from our first meeting, but couldn't tell if it worked. Both shaking and almost. As we noticed she was as yes! Why y'all letting me have this? It's not as much of a victory if y'all not fighting me. If no one's fighting me, it's not as much of a victory. As we pulled away, I noticed she was becoming paler, as was everyone else. With the smile engraved and tears overflowing, Cherry opened her arms for a hug. I tried to match her embrace from our first meeting, but couldn't tell if it worked. We were both shaking and almost fell over. Hi, Geek. How are you? Welcome, welcome. We're going to be ending stream in about 15 minutes. We're writing a story that I've been working on for a while now. Normally, I work on the first chapter, but I'm working on the last chapter, surprisingly. I'm getting into a good writing rhythm. I'm hoping to finish writing the story today. The story, trigger warning, is about self-harm and self-deletion. It's supposed to be a story of, it's supposed to be a happy story for, like, encouragement for anyone that's been in that situation before. As we pulled away, I noticed she was becoming paler, as was everyone else. Swabbing the poop deck. That's what you usually get here. Yesterday I was streaming about the same time. Either which way, I love you being here. Wait, did I stream later yesterday? I think I was streaming about the same time, but I think something happened. What happened yesterday? The YouTube stream went later because YouTube wasn't working. That's what it was. I did stream a little bit later. Yeah, that's what it was. There were some tech issues. That's what happened. Oh yeah, by a little bit. That's what happened. Yeah. I stream 7 p.m. Central Time to 9 p.m. Central Time. I always stream Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Mondays and Thursdays are maybes. Always Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Mondays and Thursdays are maybes. Tuesdays are Tuesdays are otome games, so visual novel, game readings, romance usually, and then writing Wednesdays. We have writing Wednesdays. The other days are kind of random other things. Random other things. Oh, next week is my birthday though, so we're doing video games. Next week is all video games because it's my birthday week. It's my birthday week. Yeah, I usually post my streaming schedule on Sundays. Usually late Sundays. I post my streaming schedule late on Sundays on YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky, Threads. That it? There's too many social medias. It's birthday. It's the birthday week. Oh, that reminds me. Vjin is doing a art competition. I submitted my art piece. Again, it's on all the same social medias. Blue Sky, X, Twitter, whatever. If you want to see the art piece and vote for it, please. I want to get, I want to be able to make more art, make more writing pieces so I can share with it and sell it on VGen. But in order to do that, you need a VGen code. And in order to get a VGen code, you need to win on their VGen contest. I submitted an art piece. You can see the art piece on Blue Sky, Twitter, and be able to vote for it on VGen. I put the link in there. Cursed images. Man, where isn't there cursed images? That reminds me, does anyone know about Amino? Someone was saying that they're gonna delete it. Everyone heard of Amino? It's like an app. It's like strictly an app. I noticed she was becoming paler. Aubrey! How are you? Welcome, welcome. We're supposed to be ending stream in 10 minutes. I'm gonna see how long this chapter takes me though. I'm just about at the end of it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Amina was meant for like younger audiences. I don't even remember how I ended up on it. I deleted it though. I got bored. What used to be a sponsor of YouTuber channels? As we pulled away, I noticed she was becoming paler, as was everyone else. Oh, really? I never heard of it. Actually, you know what? I forgot where I even got it from. No! No! You can't see me type on the little thing. As we pulled away, I noticed she was becoming paler. They sponsored a lot of chant. Stop making me feel old! Stop! Stop it! Anyone know about Puffy Ami Yumi? Puffy Ami Yumi. Yeah. Many ads for it. Yeah. Puffy Ami Yumi is having their Teen Titans. Puffy Ami Yumi's having their 21st anniversary. I just saw a video for it. I don't know what that means. So I don't know if they're bringing it back or if they're having a music tour. I don't know. I just saw something for it. I don't know. They're too much. Just leave it alone. They're bringing back too much. Just don't ruin it, please. Don't ruin a good thing. It reminds me of Skunk Fu. I loved Skunk Fu. They never finished it, man. Oh, J-pop idols. Yes, I loved it so much. It was so good. It was so good. They need to leave the good things alone. They need to leave the good things alone. I noticed she was becoming paler. Then the sun began to rise, and they phased more and more. Hyperfixations. You had good taste back then? I think my tastes may have been the same. The punk scene, goth scene, emo scene, alternative essentially. That was my scene. I think I went from emo to goth, though. Maybe I'm switching over a little bit of punk. Either way, I'm still in the alternative scene. What about everyone else? Do you think your tastes have changed? Or do you think it's the same? You think it's the same? I think I'm still the same-ish. Alternative is still alternative. The door behind me burst open and gently taking me through it. My own, I stayed the same. If the demographic, I think I was decent in the education system, and then I was no longer decent in the education system. No longer. Nope. No longer. No longer. The door behind me burst open with the wind gently taking me through it. Before I was able to make it through, cherry wrapped Cherry held my hand with both of hers one last time. Cherry held my hand with both of hers one last time. One last time. As they slipped through, I captured all their smiling faces in my memory one last time. As I laid on my knees, staring at the now dusty and crumpled building, I rubbed my arms. When I got to my wrist, I felt something. I looked down to find Cherry's red bracelet stitched in it read, hold on. Scribs says he thinks he stayed the same. Ooh, Dratini. Updating your fic? Yeah. Y'all gonna make me go into overtime. I'm gonna do a general pokey catch for the Dratini. Pokey catch I can't do research this. I can't do research about this. Okay. I can't do research about this. When I was a young boy, my father took me into a city. No, it doesn't sound familiar. I was singing something, but I don't think it's the same song that you're talking about. I have plausible deniability. What I need to research, this is a book about self-harm and self-deletion, so I need to research things like how does someone actually do self-harm and self-deletion. So putting those kinds of questions into Google's like, do you need to talk to someone right now? Here's the emergency hotline. So that's what I keep getting as an answer on Google. Wait. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on, Geek. The song that I remember is I'm an emo kid, non-conforming as can be. I was just singing that literally over the weekend. I'm an emo kid, non-conforming as can be. You'd be non-conforming too if you look just like me. I put paint on my nails and makeup on my face. I'm almost emo enough to start... I forgot the rest of it. That's the song that I remember back in my day. Okay, Geek, don't get mad at me. I did not like Chemical Romance. I'm sorry. I was more into Linkin Park. I think there was maybe one song I liked of Chemical Romance. What was popular? I know. I don't know. There's just something about them that I couldn't really get. I couldn't get behind. No, I was more into Evanescence, Linkin Park, there were some other ones. I know someone else I'm sorry. Someone else recommended Papa Roach. Could not get into that. Okay, no, that's not the song I was thinking of. That was another group. Nope, that was a complete other group. You were a Black Veil Brides teen? Oh, the roach part. some friends that wouldn't listen to rock music unless it was old, and I mean like ancient. What were they called? Kiss? There were some other ones too, but yeah, they wouldn't listen unless it was like ancient, like 80s. 80s kind of stuff. Ooh. Hold on. You are... Dad rock era. Oh, grandpa. Oh, man. Don't even make me think about great grandpa. I'm gonna look at some more quotes and then I think I'm gonna wrap it up from there. What was that poem I wrote? It's not related to what we're talking about. I'm just thinking about the story. I'm not my words are not me, for I am here. No, that has nothing to do with the story. I'm looking at quotes. You have the power to say this is not how the story will end. What's a quote that's helped you when you feel down? Or what's a quote that's inspired you? Oh yeah, the ads just ended. So for anyone that's been on the Twitch side, what's a quote that's always helped you or inspired you? I always have a couple quotes, but it always depends on the situation. A song that's helped me is Unwritten. What happened during the ads? Nothing happened during the ads. I was just looking at quotes. The only thing I asked was, is there a quote that helps you when you're having like a hard time? I don't like a lot of these quotes that I'm seeing. If the meaning of your life is lost, ask for help finding it? That sounds ridiculous. I'm sorry. If that actually helps someone, I apologize. For me, if the meaning of your life is lost, my response to that is give it meaning. If the meaning of your life is lost, then give it meaning. What's something that you like? Okay? And that isn't that meaning enough? Like this is not my counseling moment right now. But if the meaning of your life is lost, then give it meaning. You don't have to find it. You can make it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Quotes. Is life about finding yourself or is it about making yourself? Ooh, hold on. Create better days. I'm trying to see which quote would be better for the end of the story. I'm thinking the first one's better. Ooh, if you think trying is risky, wait until they hand you the bill for not trying. I'll tell you how risky life is. You are not going to make it out alive. No one can love you as you, so make sure that it's true. That, Aubrey, that reminds me of something. That reminds me of something. If people are gonna not like, this is a terrible quote. It's not good motivation, but it's still motivational. If people are gonna not, or if people are gonna hate you anyway, give them a reason to hate you. You can't have everyone like you, but you can make everyone hate you. These are terrible quotes. Gosh. Anyway, if you think trying is risky, wait until they hand you the bill for not trying. Yep, I'll tell you how risky. I'm rereading this. I'll tell you how risky life is. You are not going to make it out alive. That's very interesting. I like that Jim quote. That's very interesting perspective. That's true though. It reminds me of it reminds me of another quote. If you never bother to ask, the answer will always be no. If you never bother to ask, the answer will always be no. That's one that I've been using recently to get me to try. It feels terrible, but I've been getting better answers. And then the other one is another coworker told me that the worst that someone can say is no if you ask. One quote that helps me is, no one can love you as you. Oh yeah, that's the one that I was just saying. Oh, for the SH one, I'm good, Aubrey. I might ask later though. If I need to add more to the story. I appreciate it though. Hi Sarah, I think I'm just about to wrap up. I'm just looking up some more quotes and then I'll wrap up. These quotes that I'm finding though are terrible. Okay, this one's kind of funny. Oh my god, what if that's simple? Because people like to say like, oh my gosh, what if this happens? They like to snowball it, but then they don't think, oh, what if this is actually not hard? Oh, thank you, Sarah. Yeah, I like this one because it looks evil. I have another version, but it's a lot nicer looking, but I don't like being friendly. You got one more from the same guy? I'll take it. I'll take it. Healing takes time and asking for help is a courageous step. If you ever think about giving up, remember why you held on for so long. Okay, maybe these just aren't motivational for me. I'm looking for some short and straight to the point quotes. So I do my best to disappear. Oh wow, that's not a ooh, I'm not gonna say that one out loud. That's a terrible one. Not to, but to then. Okay. Are these depressing ones? What is this? Just don't think about it. Okay. You are stronger than struggles on your struggle. Okay. Okay. A wild Mareep has appeared. Okay, hold on. Embarrassment is the cost of entry. If you aren't willing to look like a foolish beginner, you'll never become a grateful master. Ooh! Yes. It's so true. McQueen's good. McQueen's good. I'm actually working with Rice right now. She has a really cute outfit. For some reason, for Halloween, even though it's winter, so Rice, what are you doing? Oh, and Porsche before? Auto racing? You just got everything up your sleeve, don't you, Sarah? Better to 30 years full of adventure than 100 years safe in the corner. That depends. That depends. I like a lot of indoors. I'm more of an indoors person. I'm more of indoors. But yeah, no, I get that. I get that. What promo? Huh. Show me proof that you hear my sound. Okay. I like all these quotes. These are all very thought-provoking. Oh, yeah. That one. That promo, yeah. These are all very thought-provoking quotes. Sarah, I don't know how you're not jealous. If someone's better at me than something, I do get a little envious. Not gonna lie, I do get envious. But in writing, I don't know. I like writing. I like writing. I've always enjoyed it. But I think I'm good here though. I think I'm gonna stick with the "You're Not Alone" because I think that's where the story is kind of taking it in this direction. They're permitted left-hand drivers, like in samurais. You're only permitted to fight with your right hand, but if you use your left, it's considered a disgrace. Kind of like in the States, right hand writing was considered good, but left hand was considered the hand of the devil. And I can't remember if they outlawed it or if that was sign language. They didn't like the United States didn't like sign language at one point, and they banned it, and then they unbanned it. It's a boomer generation, guys, so they didn't have the option to live in an introvert life. They're missing out. They're missing out. They're missing out, man. Okay, but I think here is where I am going to leave it for today. Put away the keyboard. As long as you're able to drive in the left lane. If I go to another country and the traffic is going the other way, I think I could do it. When I worked at a hotel, I had people check in and they were from a different country. I had a people check in and there was there were two sets of guys and they were terrified to drive. They refused to drive. They got a taxi everywhere they went, which is expensive. Getting a taxi everywhere you go, this is before Uber, by the way. This is before Uber, Lyft, all of that. They got a taxi everywhere they went. They were terrified to drive on the wrong side because in their country, they drove on the other side. Makes sense. It makes sense. I think I could get used to it. It would take a bit, but I think I could do it. But yeah, they were terrified. I get it, though. I get it. I can't do anything with my left hand except hold the pencil sharpener and play. Ooh, you play an instrument? Nice. I think if I played an instrument, I'd want to play the piano and then the harp. Maybe a flute? I don't know. Is there an instrument anyone else wants to play? How long have you been playing that? Aubrey, how long have you been playing that? That's cool. Bass? Oh yeah, you said bass. You said you wanted to do bass. 3 years? Nice. Like, did you ask to play that? Did you learn on your own? Or did you have or did family have you play it? I have nieces and they were told to play violin for a while. Bass. Oh, I'm sorry. School orchestra. I just asked someone else how they learn how to sing because I do want to learn how to sing. That's the instrument I really want to learn how to do. And they sung choir. They just told me cute chibi goth cat girl model by. Ah! No! Darn it. I hate when this thing does it. It's gonna happen again. Let me go to... I hate when it does this. Anyway, let me go to the just chatting section. Hold on. Magic. Magic. Let me move chat. No, maybe I'll keep y'all over here. Nope. Then I lost chat. I moved chat and then I lost chat. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. I hope I get to show the other Chibi model. I just like this one because she types and she looks like this. Ah. Thank you. Thank you. Piano. Ooh. I have another friend that plays piano. Man, I love music. I'm trying to learn how to sing. I can't wait to get there one day. I'm gonna look for someone to rate in the meantime, but I really appreciate everyone joining me for today. I'm so happy that I actually got to the end of the story. Now I can actually like go back and just edit it. I love taking the time to like type and then think it over and then just go back and edit it. And I love being able to chat with everybody too. Let me bring the mic closer so I can make sure everyone actually hears me. Whoa. Right. I didn't realize that was still on. I thought it would be in a different section. I didn't think it'd be in the just chatting part too. Anyway. Let me see who is streaming today. This is the last stream for the week. I do try to stream on Thursdays, but there's one day out of the month, usually the first week of the month, I have to go to district meetings. I'm part of the district group or whatever. I don't even know why we go. I don't know. I need the extra money. I need the extra moolah. I see a friend I haven't seen in a while. The Killers? Do you always go out for karaoke? I did karaoke once for my birthday. I only played like the Disney songs. The Disney songs. Engineering school! Have fun, Sarah! Wait, are you the teacher or are you the student? I can see you being a teacher. Ooh. Aubrey, I'm trying to figure out how we can do this. Because I don't know if we can whisper. Aubrey, if you can whisper that on Twitch or any of my social medias, that'd be great. I appreciate that, Aubrey. Twice a month at round 1? Ooh. Nice. First year, second term. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Oh, there he is. I was wondering where he went. There's a specific streamer that I was looking for. But I think I'm gonna look for... Oh, there they are. I'm looking for, a specific streamer I think you guys would actually really enjoy hanging out with. Yeah, they've only been streaming for an hour. I'm waiting for the ad to finish. But that streamer is Izuki Ombre. They're playing Pokemon Legends ZA. We're actually pretty good friends. They're another VTuber. They are actually a fairy reaper. So a combination of a fairy and, like I said, reaper. They're very chill. They're fun to talk to and stream with. They changed their model a little bit. Bye. Thanks for stopping by, Geek. Love seeing you. Oh, next week is a birthday week, so I'm gonna stream. Oh, I get to stream most of the week next week, Monday through Thursday. Aubrey, is it a link? Is it a link or just the title of a book? Yeah, but the streamer is Izuki Umbre. We've known each other for a while. They're a really great streamer. Someone I would actually highly recommend to. Oh yeah, no, it's good. Wait. Yeah, just put it in the. Yeah, just put it in the chat. It should be fine. It should be fine as long as it doesn't have a curse word in it. If not, we'll figure it out. We'll fix it. Yeah. So I think that's who we're going to raid today. Oh man, the other person I was thinking about streaming, I think is just ending their stream. I won't raid yet until we have the title of the book figured out. Yeah, but Izuki Umbre is really cool. I love chatting with them. And who doesn't want to do a Pokemon stream? Pokemon Legends ZA is still cool, right? I haven't finished it yet, but that's because I'm a slow game player. Who is that? Oh. Oh my. Oh, I've been trying to talk to that other streamer too, but I can never catch their streams. Huh. I should check this part of the Twitch chat more. Oh, hold on. Let me grab my pen. Deja mi pluma. Deja mi pluma. Oh man, I get to go to bed on time. I finished all my chores. Okay. That says... You know what? I should be saying, Aubrey, why do you have these books? Should I be concerned? I'm still writing, so I'm not looking at chat right now. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you for the recommendations. Huh? You say trying. Are you still trying? Or if you don't want to share, that's fine. That's completely fine. There is that button. I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud. That is so difficult. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm so happy for you. Yay. Ah. There it is. Yay. Congratulations. Ah. Man. Oh, I don't want that Pokemon. I hate that Pokemon. Well, again, thank you everyone for joining me. Let's share our community with Izuki. And in order to do that, we need to get our potions. Remember your spells to get over there. If not, hop on a broomstick and I'll meet everyone over there. Bye-bye.